Hey everybody, I'm Tommy with a better time, and I've got a triple date moon phase automatic. This has one of the most beautiful dials you are ever going to want to look at. And in this light, you really can see what's going on with that. Right? Absolutely gorgeous. You see the right there with the blue, that is going to point to one of the numbers on the outside of the dial. And that, people, is what is going to tell you the date. So on the outside of the dial, you're going to have the date going from, as you can see, there are numbers on the outside that go from 1 all the way up to 31 here on the top. That'll tell you the date. There's the moon phase in the 6 o'clock position. Got the sweep second hand, and then the month and the day. So triple date moon phase automatic. Every function in this works exactly how it's supposed to. It is a Felsa Biador movement. This was the first movement where the weight inside wound in both directions. So if your hand was moving to the left and the weight turned to the left, it wound the watch. And if the weight turned to the right, it wound the watch. Prior to the Felsa Biador, that wasn't happening. You will see little pushers on the side. That is the adjustment functions for the moon phase. So if you have to set, you let this sit, you want to set the day of the week, you take something soft, people. Let me make sure that I reiterate this and say it 4 or 5 times. And this is not just for this watch. It is for any watch that has the Felsa Biador movement in it. You're going to take something soft like a toothpick, right? And when you press on that, you see right there the change, right? Now on the other side, you can do the same thing. And as you press these pushers in, you will see the change. Now, all of that, you do that to set it. When you get to midnight, the day changes, the date changes, all of those things, the moon phase, all of them, with the exception of the month. That's not a defect, and don't take my word for it, look it up. In the Felsa Biador movement, the original, the only thing on there that it didn't change at midnight was the month. So at the end of the month, you had to press that. You can do it with, a pen cap, something plastic. I recommend toothpicks, but you can do it with basically anything, providing what you're doing it with is soft. You don't want to do it with something hard because you don't want to scuff the thing up. This is plated in rose gold. Now, there's a few places on there that the plate is starting to wear off. And you're not going to see it as well here as you will in the pictures. But there are a couple of places. But you talk about a historic timepiece, right? And I'll tell you something else. Don't take my word for anything ever. Look up and check out all of the different really great watches that used the Felsa Biador movement for the triple date moon phase. Omega used it. A lot of really big name watches used this movement. And then there was a whole host of companies of names you've probably never heard of that ended up making a triple date moon phase because they bought, Ebosh, they bought a small number of movements and they put their name on the dials or whatever. So you see this design often from a lot of different companies. Milex actually stuck around for a while, but what really makes this thing what it is, obviously the dial is just gorgeous, right? But what really makes this what it is the movement. And with this case, by the way, I am of the firm belief this band is hideous, so you will tell us what kind of strap you want on this, and we'll replace it. This has got the original strap on it, and it's just, it's kind of toast. I am not in focus again. This thing wants to believe I'm a watch. Here we go. You got me? All righty. There we go. So we will happily put a strap on this thing that makes you happy, because this one, I wouldn't ship this out. It's just the original strap on it. So you tell us what you want on there for a strap. We're going to put it on. I am Tommy with a Better Time, LLC. The price on this Felsa Biador is $1,000. You know the rest of the drill, people. So we hope to hear from you soon. And, of course, we'll see you on the next watch. God bless everybody.